Let me just double check my headphones. Hi guys, and good morning. So I'm gonna just go on YouTube really quick. I'm on YouTube, but I just want to go check my connection to make sure that we're good on the live. Make sure I'm getting my. Okay, that sounds good. Okay, let me share it over to Facebook and give me a thumbs up before we get going here. Hey. Hear that? So yeah, I just want to say, well, good morning, guys. Share to my group. Ron's Keto Cafe, Ron. Support. Put a title, share it. Okay, that's good. There we go. Hey, good morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel, Ron's Keto Cafe, and I'm Ron. Well, if you're new, welcome, and if you're a returning member, come in, welcome back. And if you're a new member, could you please share, like, and smash that subscribe button? It definitely helps my channel grow. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up, please, on the channel. Hey, good morning, Tamika. This is just kind of an unannounced live. So I did my rapid COVID test this morning, and anyways, came back good. So I came back clear. I'm just going to adjust my camera angle a little bit. Yeah, so I don't have it anymore. So whatever was going on is out of my system, and you can tell by my voice this morning, and I'm sounding a lot better, and I feel pretty good today. So I let Betty know tonight that I'm going to be able to do the charity tonight. But going forward, I don't know about the charity anymore on the Friday night. It's an awful lot of work. You don't get paid for it, and I don't mind giving my all to the to the parish and to the community. But I'm getting really burnt out on a lot of things, and I don't know. So this past Sunday, I was at the Christian Life Center doing some photographs for the reopening of the church because they were down since the flood. And again, the guy asked me, he said, "Ronnie, did you do this videos for us when you were doing the Carter practice a couple of years ago?" And I kind of really liked what you did. Is you want to start filming me when I have gigs? And he said, "I'll pay you for that." And he said, "But I have one Friday night, this Friday, and again, I had an opportunity to make money away from the bingo there. Bingo for volunteer. If I could get a chance to make a little bit of easy money, I'm going to take it." So I told him, "Well, I'm not quite set up for that right now because I do have a video camera that I showed you what I have, but it's not that very good of a camera, even though I spent $600 for it. But I am going to be investing in a better camera sometime around May or June next year, and I'm going to get a nice outfit, which is going to cost me about $4,500 because the camera itself is about $3,000, and the accessories add up. Just the cables alone is like it's $200 for one cable, and I got to get a splitter along with that cable. So you're talking $500 just for the splitter cables. And you're talking $200 each for the batteries because you have to get at least 2 batteries, maybe 3 would be ideal. And then the tripod and all the other junk that goes along with it, and the transmitter and receiver. So and the transmitter receiver alone is like $300. And then I need an extra one because if you're getting a couple married, you're going to put the receiver on each one of them. And then I'll be controlling the transmitter as to the volume coming in through the microphone. Then I need a good pair of these. This right here made me $400 at Best Buys, so I'm gonna have to get another one of those. And yeah, so you can see where it could quickly add up. So that's what the goal is for next year. Now, as far as my weight goes, I'm gaining an awful lot of weight because I know a lot of it has to do with depression and with my hip and everything, and not giving a crap. So I'm gonna be going back on keto starting the first part of the new year. So what we got going on is we're going to be doing a fast for a couple of days. We're going to do a beef and butter fast after the 2nd of January, and going from there. I've done this plenty of other times before. It'll help me to get my body back on track and to get rid of all the water weight and all the bloatiness from the last year because my body's been feeling totally like crap. But I feel pretty good today. I went walking last night about 5:30, 5:45. Yeah, so at the Doyle Estate where they usually go walking, because it was dark out at that hour, and what they did was they did it was called a winter solstice lantern walk, okay? And so what they did was when I went over there the day before, they had the kids that wanted to participate in it. go to the local library, and they made their own homemade lanterns, and they were showing the kids how to make lanterns. And there was more people there than I ever saw in my life that was over there. I mean, I got there about 5:15, and the event started like at 5:30, and it lasted to 7:30 if you wanted to stay that late. But I tell you something, guys, this is the longest that I've ever seen that many people there in my life. I goes, oh my God, I couldn't believe how many people were there. And I had my yellow hoodie on, my white hoodie on. I should have had my heavier jacket. Should have brought my heavier gloves because I was like wicked cold there. Now I didn't have a lantern or anything like that, but they had all those little candles that you just turn on like itself. It's got a little self battery in it and whatever. And they had them set up all around the perimeter as you were walking through. So they had it all well lit up. And if you follow the group, you were fine. And then, of course, when I got there, and when I do my weekly blog this week there from my update and everything, and I'll have photographs and up and all that. And I took a little video. So when I got there, they had like hot chocolate and everything all set up. And then they had a little pastry and stuff like that for the kids. And if you wanted, and it was free, but if you wanted to donate some money to it, you could. But I didn't bother with any of that crap. And then they had a lady came out that was part of the trustees, and she had like a hat on that was all with lights and stuff like that. And they brought the kids up from the library that created the lanterns. And then she read a poem on the that's on back of this here about the solstice and everything. And then everybody started just walking through the area. Now normally I go walking there. It's one of my favorite places I go walking through over the years. And so when I started my weight loss journey, I got some really good photographs of when I was like 380 pounds. And so now I'm right now I'm around 250 pounds right now. And I'll have a complete set of measurements and all that the 2nd of January. And then we'll go like we're going to be rebooting our system there to get back on track. But, I feel pretty good today. And so I went walking last night. So we walked around the perimeter, and then we got to the lower end over there where they had a huge campfire set up with big heavy rocks all the way around, and they had a big bonfire going, and the kids were all toasting marshmallows. And I grabbed some video of that and stuff like that. And my problem with the wintertime is I got these problems with my fingers; they freeze up. So I can't stay out in the winter too long because I really got to protect my gloves. And I would say when I started walking out of there last night, I had my mobile camera, and I was using my flashlight on it as a light because I could see, but it was really, really dark, and I was more concerned about falling over and tripping over a rock or a stone or something like that. But in the pathway, they had it all nice and clear, and I couldn't see anything. It was just really dark. And I said to myself, the heck with that. They got another one coming up on the 27th. And I says, there's no way I'm doing that one. And it's just too cold, and it's too dangerous at nighttime. I even crossing the street last night to get into the area where I go walking. They had people dressed up in a vest and escorting people across the street. But by the time I got out of there last night, it was the fastest walk I ever did walking through there, because I was like really cold. And I said, well, screw this. I'm getting the heck out of here. And I had my hands going up against the fire like that, trying to warm them up a little bit, you know what I mean, and thaw them out. So I got home last night, and I said, Donna says, I'm glad you didn't come with me last night, because you would have been so damn cold. You would have been miserable like I was last night. But I got through it. It was kind of fun, but I wanted to just see what it was about, and she did a nice poem about the solstice and all that. And that being the first day of winter, but today is actually the first day, I believe. But I think what last night had to do with the shortest day of the year or something like that. Again, it's in the booklet, and this little pamphlet she made, and it explains all that. It's, of course, yesterday was the shortest day of the year. Today's the first day of winter. So, yeah. So it was pretty interesting. It was just something to do. So I plan on doing the charity tonight. I'm just about all done my Christmas shopping. So the one that passed away in the complex, they posted a notice on the door about it. Well, I had a notice that the office gave me, and I I printed it out on. I don't know if you actually could see this or not. This is the. I'll show it to you. That was the bonfire they had going last night. Pretty cool, huh? But I took a little bit of video of that. But on the obituary for Tammy, yeah, she was only 53 years old. Can you imagine? She lost her husband about 3 or 4 months ago, and she's got a daughter, one daughter. It's going to be tough on her. So losing her mom and then losing her dad, and less than 6 months apart from each other, and especially the way that she passed away. So my hearts and prayers are out to that family. Now she's got the wake next Friday from 4 to 9 o'clock. But I was talking to the maintenance guy, and he was telling me, Ron, it's almost a 2 hour ride to go to where she lived. So she was traveling quite a bit to come into Leominster, and then she was going to see how this works where I live. The owner owns like a half a dozen of these properties, and she was in charge of about 2 or 3 of these. So she was doing quite a lot of extensive traveling. It's not a wonder this didn't happen before, but I feel so bad for that family. That any time of day you lose somebody that you really cared about. She did follow me on keto, and I did help her to lose over 100 pounds. So I feel very blessed that I've been able to help you guys in that, and people that have been following me along. But yeah, so the goal for the coming year is to focus on the journey. Don't give up. Don't give in. I bought another daily planner. It's coming in Saturday, but I'm planning on sending out for a weight loss diary planner, and it'll help me to set my goals and to write down my recording my weight every other day or every third day, something like that. And when I'm done the beef and butter fast, I'm going to be going full tilt keto. And January 2nd, we have to go down to Worcester, and it's a few towns over. It's about a 20-minute ride, maybe 30 minutes. And, I have to go in to get they call it a pre-physical. What they'll do is they'll do an EKG. They'll check my skin to make sure there's no open wounds and stuff like that, because they know I had problems with my feet before. And if I'm good to go, then the surgery's already set up for the 16th. I'll be there overnight, and my sister's bringing me down for 3 days for those days, and picking me up. And after then, I should be all done with Worcester for a while, hopefully. Yeah, but my rehab is going to be in the Leominster Health Reliant, and she's got me set up for 12 physical therapy treatments. Again, co-payments are going to kill me. When I had my hip surgery, I can't remember what the bill was, but it was an astronomical bill. And they sent me a huge co-payment, which I never paid. Now, again, with Donna's co-payments, it's $600 this month, and the other doctor appointments that we have. So I just, the co-payments are killing us for the doctor co-payments. I goes, what do people do? They have a $10,000 payment that they got to do cancer treatments. I mean, I don't get it. I mean, the medical industry right now, as far as I'm concerned, is a joke. I still think that people that that fall into the retirement or Social Security or disability, co-payments should be free. We paid into the system our entire life, and I'm still paying for insurance. I'm paying for Part A and Part B Medicare, and they still got to pay co-payments. It's not right. When you got a bunch of people coming into the country right now, and they're getting set up for free health care, free medical, 3 meals a day, and they're getting $3,500 a month through a prepaid debit card plus a phone paid for every month by the government. What's wrong with that picture? I don't get it. So it just shows you how much the government gives a crap about us. We're all on our own. See that? Be kind. Be kind. So my cat's been in a really good mood. I got to go down tomorrow. I'm doing a wedding for somebody. I'm not as stressed out about it as I was originally. She's going to get married in the city hall. It's going to have and then they're going to have a reception afterwards. The city hall only takes about 5 minutes, and I'm going to be filming that for the family and putting it together for her. And I don't know if I'll charge her anything or not, but she's willing to pay me. I'll probably just ask for $100. I know I should be asking for more, but it's Christmas time, and nobody has any money anymore. Everything's so expensive with the economy. And she has 3 kids, and she has 3 autism kids. I feel so bad for her. Can you imagine going through one autism kid, never mind 3? So she's got it really rough. And she did live here in the complex for a while, but then when the rent went up, she had to move because she couldn't afford it. But I'm glad for her, happy for her that she's getting married. I just have a little more Christmas shopping to finish up with Donna, and I'm going to get out, do that today, and pick up the cat a couple more his treats that he likes at Walmart's, and pick up some. I got to get a condolence card, and they have to get a wedding card there for that. Yeah, I'm going to do a wedding and a funeral. I don't know if I'm going to be going down there next week to the funeral or wake, but if the maintenance guy goes down there, I'll make contact with him, and because I don't want to drive that down there that late at nighttime and then come back from New Hampshire. I won't come back from New Hampshire till 9 o'clock that night, and I'll be really tired. But we'll see, and just take one day at a time. But I just wanted to just encourage all you guys not to give up or give in, and yeah. So, Anne Marie, if you're watching my video, I sent you an email about a couple of names for your channel. Change your name if you want to do a channel name change. But I'm going to get going. I got to go down to Walmart, pick up a couple of things this morning. And you guys have an amazing day. And, I'll keep you informed. I'll be going back probably live Christmas Day to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. And, yeah. So anyways, enjoy your day. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. And have a good day, Tamika. And we'll talk to you guys later. Yeah, I just wanted to share a thing. I'm just the messenger. All right. What's he doing though? Yeah, doing nothing. No, yeah. I'm gonna get going. We're putting on in put it down real quick. I'm gonna leave the computer on for you if you want to mess around. What do you get? You get the card. You get a card there, baby. You ready? Did the test this morning. It came back.